Hello everyone. We're doing something a little bit different here. We're going to be doing horror movies, and these are going to be movies from my childhood and things I remember that did scare the bejesus out of me. And as you saw from the title screen and stuff, we're looking at The Witches. Now, I didn't know about this film until a lot later. Let's put this up here. But I read the book. The book is by Roald Dahl, and Roald Dahl is very good at doing terrifying kid stories. He did The Witches, James and the Giant Peach, Danny Champion of the World, one of my favourites, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG, and all those, and the Twits, all those sort of things. But The Witches, I remember my sister used to read, and I read bits and pieces of it. I was a bit young, so I read bits and pieces of it. But the thing I remember most is the audio book, and that was scary. And we learned about the film, and we watched the film, and we loved it. It is, special effects in it are just brilliant, especially the head witch. And the story of The Witches is of a young lad whose parents are tragically killed, so he has to go live with his grandma, who is Norwegian, and she tells him bedtime stories, and she starts talking about the witches and what they could do. Like, one kid gets put into a painting and she gradually gets older. Witches kill children. That's where they kill children. They just kill them, but they do it in different type of ways. One kid gets turned into an otter. One kid gets turned into it like in part of a painting as he gets older, and things like that. And like, his grandma tells me stories, and how she used to be a witch hunter, and how to identify a witch. They always wear gloves, they always itch their hair, like I'm keep doing now because I'm not talking about it, because they're wearing wigs, they're bald, they wear very stubby boots because they have square toes. And it's just scary, like, because he's lived with his grandma, they move from Norway back to England. And there he's with his friend, and he's in his tree house, and a witch appears in, because he knows the signs of a witch. He knows not to go near her because she will try and kill him. And it's just like, oh my god, this is quite a dark story. And I think later on his nan gets very unwell, so she can't go back to Norway for holiday, so they go somewhere in England. They go to a very nice hotel where she buys him 2 mice, which he gets in trouble for. And he's playing around with his mice. He's off exploring, he's playing around with his mice. And he has to hide because the hotel manager appears, who doesn't like him because of his mice. So he hides behind this thing. And he's in a big meeting with all these women who are there to save children. In a group of like 200 odd. Turns out it's witches. And you get to meet the Grand High Witch, who is played by, I can't remember her actress' name, but I think she's played Morticia in The Addams Family, so fantastic. And there's this thing, she pulls off her back of her head, and she's this terrifying, gnarly looking witch, and oh dear god, it's just scary. It involves them like they want to get rid of all the children, and they do this by going to turn them into mice, because they're greedy. They'll turn into mice, and then they will get killed by their own parents, or just killed in general. It's pretty nasty. I'm not going to go into too many spoilers for the film or the book, because I think it should still be read. Now, the kids should read these kind of stories. Yes, they're aimed for children, and they're terrifying, but they should still be read by children. They are brilliant. And Roald Dahl was very good at doing this sort of thing, but that's my personal opinion. But yeah, The Witches was the first one I saw of his book. I've listened to it. I've got some on DVD now, but that's still one of my favourites. And as a kid, the Grand High Witch terrified me. Just her pulling off her face and this horrible face underneath. It was terrifying, and I loved it. It's one of those things I saw as a kid, and it stuck with me for a long time because it was just so well done. And one of my favourite films I like to watch at Halloween is The Witches, because it scared me as a kid, and today I just love the story. And that is the first film in my Halloween kind of movie reviews. I'll be doing one every single Thursday. I know today is Friday. This one's going to be done on Friday because I'm having issues with my internet and just craziness at home. So I'm just try to do it every Thursday or Friday. I will do it on Halloween. So guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this Halloween special. There'll be 3 more to come, and stay tuned for more. Also, I'd like to say, if you want to support my channel, there is a link to a coffee thing in the bottom here. If you'd like to subscribe, there is a thing to my channel thing somewhere, or hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more Halloween movie adventures. Bye.